Historically, gold hasn't been considered a sustainable investment, partly because of the large amounts of water, energy and toxic chemicals used to mine and refine it. Yet with me in the Finews studio today to talk about how the metal can be mined sustainably are Anouk Hilti-Zingg and Nathalie Widmer, who have founded Assaree, a company that sells gold products to companies. Good morning, Nathalie. Hello, Anouk.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So can you tell me, how did you first get into the business of sourcing and selling gold?
It was actually by hazard. We actually started investigating about gold because Switzerland plays a very important role in the industry. Like, still most of the global gold production gets refined in Switzerland, but there's not much known about the provenance. And then we thought, okay, there are these labels out there and we'd like to connect them to relevant companies and make them more like publicly aware. But then we realized that there's no such proposition that we could recommend in the market that is either they were not scalable, not inclusive, and simply not economically viable. Yes.
Maybe you could just explain the difference between artisanal and industrial mining.
Right, so I was just recently in Nicaragua, where our main Assaree gold source is, and I visited with our impact designer Transparence. And there I saw really all three different types of mining methods in terms of methods. So the first, you have sort of unregulated artisanal small-scale mining, in which the gold is usually extracted using mercury. And then on the other side of the spectrum, you have large-scale industrial mining, which excludes 90% of the workforce, right? So the artisanal miners. If you want to talk about an ESG product, you cannot really ignore the S, in which you basically exclude these communities that will mine no matter what. Because the easiest thing you can do is pick up a shovel and start digging, especially in times of crisis. Mm-hmm. So basically, and then also the carbon footprint of large-scale mining is also much higher than the method that we promote, which is a combination of artisanal mining and industrial processing. And in this process, you actually naturally exclude the use of mercury, setting the right incentives. And also, as I said, you have a less sort of like damaging excavation method, and it's scalable. So these are the things that we want to promote in a systemic manner. So change can actually happen and progress can happen. I wouldn't go as far as to say as mining is a sustainable industry. I wouldn't say that. But if you want to create real impact, it's important to know your source and to invest in the context.
The name of your company, Assaree, what does it stand for?
Assaree ultimately stands for new perspectives. So we bring in a new perspective into a quite traditional world, the financial industry. And we are both women, both part of Gen Y. And actually in the next 2 generations, 70% of the wealth will be inherited by women. So a quite interesting fact, I think. Other than that, it's really about creating a level-to-level client experience, actually that investments can be understood by everyone. So we also work on recreating documentation, for example. And then it's really about empowering the client to take agency on its impact, right? So understand what you invest in, identify with what you invest in, and actually be passionate for investing.
And who are your clients?
So our clients are, we would call them a community of non-traditional wealth owners and companies with progressive values. We seek to address first gens and next gens, more specifically from Gen Y and Z, because we speak their language. And yeah, we really want to create a community to co-invest, to identify, to make investments less abstract and actually more fun and relatable. And we are the clients that we want to serve. So that's the route we're taking.
Okay. And what do you have planned for the rest of the year?
So we have planned to onboard our own mandate clients because we are working on a partnership with a big family office currently. And so they will actually focus on the more traditional asset classes, and we really focus on the private market growth investments and actually also strive to create our own private market products going forward. because we think actually on the private market side, and especially the more early stage you go into the investment, that you actually have an additionality, not only in terms of performance, but also in terms of impact, that is really not matchable with any traditional asset class.
Nathalie and Anouk, I wish you continued success. Thank you very much for speaking to me today.
Thank you very much, Jean.